representatives of the Digital Inclusion and Safer Internet, that is DC team. Remember, we did a whole lot last year talking to them about what they do second week and second month of every year. And the theme for this year is Together for a Better Internet. The aim of the event is to spread the knowledge of online safety in the studio. And we have Chidi Maude, who is a program officer at DC. Good morning, Chidi.
Hi, good morning.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, we have Banan Nku, the communications lead. Good morning, Banan.
Hi, Swat. Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year. All right, so no waste time. Let's start with the first question for you, Chidima. Tell us all about the Safer Internet Day. What is the day about, and why do you celebrate it?
Okay, Safer Internet Day, commonly known as SEED, is an initiative of an European Commission which began in 2004 and has since been celebrated in over 100 countries. As a global event, SEED has always been celebrated, like you said, on the second day, second week, and second month of every year. PPDC joined this celebration in 2015, and ever since then we have celebrated it for 4 consecutive years. And SEED is all about promoting safe and more responsible use of the internet. It's also a call to action for all stakeholders to join together to play their part in creating a better internet for everyone, most especially, and that's our focus, for young internet users like kids and teenagers.
All right, so you said it's been on for about 4 years?
We've celebrated it for 4 years.
You celebrated it for about 4 years. Okay,
yes.
So give us a bit of an overview of how these celebrations have gone. How has it been so far?
And so far, it's been really, really amazing. We always celebrate it with school students and our partners, stakeholders, and of course our web rangers. And as at last year, we were able to celebrate SEED across the 36 states in Nigeria,
okay.
And we are doing the same this year as well. And every year, SEED comes with a unique theme. And the theme for this year is Together for a Better Internet. And it spells it out. We are all in this together in making sure that the internet is safe for everyone. The online safety begins with you. It begins with me. It's for everyone to play their parts in ensuring the safety of everyone.
All right, great. So let's go to Bannon now. I understand that the call for web rangers is announced during the event. Can you tell us the process for those listening who want to be a part of it?
Okay, so yes, so we officially announced the call for applications for web rangers on that day. It is very, very easy. It's not rocket science. It's not complicated.
Okay.
So first of all, you have to be a student. You have to be in school, primary school, secondary school, any one of it. So you visit our website www.saferinternet.org.ng, click up on the sign button, make sure you have a project plan, and then complete the form and submit. But also ensure that you have the approval of your parents or your school before you proceed. Decide if you want to be in a group or not. So, for example, our first web ranger was one person, but last year we had a group from Deeper Life School.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. So it depends on how you want to. If you want to do it alone, it's fine, as long as your application meets our criteria, you'll be selected. Then you develop your project plan to answer the following questions. What will your project do? What does it aim to achieve? How do you want to get it done? Where will you be implementing the project? How many teenagers will your project reach? So the whole idea for Web Rangers really is to create online web ambassadors. So it's just not me, it's a club, just so that you're passing on the knowledge, to other people. Because, for example, our first Web Ranger ambassador, Fatima, she was in Queen's College, Lagos. She started the club and she was so great at it. Like, she started the club, she took advantage of every activity they had in that school to, push out the online safety message with the help of her club. Now she's left, but this club still, continues because she formed a club.
People can run with that.
Exactly. So after that, you just submit your project plan to our Gmail, dcnnigeria@gmail.com. Carry on with your project and provide periodic updates to the DC team. Also, you're required to upload pictures and tag us on all our social media handles. So basically, that's this step. So first of all, we're going to announce it on seed day, but definitely after that, we're going to start putting it out on our social media handles, on our website, and all that, so people can jump on board if they're interested.
Okay, so you heard that, and I'm sure if you are interested, then you should start thinking of what to do with what Banan has said. But what do you have planned out for this year, and what is it going to look like? And then, is everyone invited to?
Okay, so not everyone is invited. But so for every year, this is actually we target kids, young people, really, not kids exactly, but young people, primary school, secondary school.
Yeah.
So we try to make it as interesting as possible, creative as possible. Also try to pass out the message we're trying to pass out. So this year, we've so for the past 3 years, we've held it in Lagos. Last year was our first year in Abuja, and this year is also going to be in Abuja. So what happens is we invite some students from public schools and some from private schools. They will be in the room. We're going to have policymakers in the room from the education and communication sector as well. We're going to have a panel discussion, really, just to start the mood of the day. A panel discussion where the policymakers and the existing Web Ranger ambassadors are just going to discuss basically on online safety, how they've been able to push out the message to their peers, what methods they have used to push out this message as well. And then we'll have those policymakers in the room just because, as you know, we've tried to reach students with this online safety message, but of course we cannot reach the whole world, the whole country. We put in plans and strategies last year. We began last year to get in touch with the agencies in charge of curriculum development in Abuja, and we got that's NERDC. We got in touch with them, and we have a partnership and MOU signed with them right now, to be honest, and we have started plans to adopt online safety courses into the Nigerian school curriculum, just so that every Nigerian student has access to knowledge to how they can be safe online while they enjoy the benefits the internet offers. So they are going to be in the room on that day and talk to us about why they decided to include online safety courses into the Nigerian school curriculum, the progress we have made together, and some other stuff. And then we're also going to have the existing Web Ranger clubs in the building. So apart from the Web Ranger ambassadors, we also have Web Ranger clubs in different schools in Abuja. So we currently have 10, and we're going to have like 4 of them come and present to us just interesting creative stuff, sending out the online safety message. So it's going to be in the form of dramas, debates, vlogs, some creative stuff that are going to come together, think about, talk through, and do an exciting presentation. And we also usually have breakout sessions where we divide the students into groups and then just basically educate them. So this year, so like she mentioned, every year there's a campaign slogan for it. This year is Together for a Better Internet. And also we have the 4 R's of online safety, which are resilience, respect, responsibility, and reasoning. So this presentation, these breakout sessions are actually going to focus on that. The respect, how do you respect other people online when you post?
Yeah.
Responsibility, are you responsible when you're posting? Do you reason? Do you think twice before posting, for example, a picture or something? Do you think twice before doing all those things? So those are the main topics we're going to be focusing on and training these young people about. So it's going to be an amazing time. I betcha.
Wow, that was a mouthful, but we're still going to require you to tell us how well the campaign has been going, the awareness campaign. You've been carrying out online safety awareness campaign and all of that. Any notable progress?
Yeah, sure. So like I said, we usually go around schools, which is completely free. I always emphasize that it's completely free. We don't need you to pay a dime. We would come with our own equipment, and we just need your students available. So we go around schools training them, and like I mentioned, we can't do it all alone. So we have reached out now to NERDC. We had the first series of workshops at the end of the year, last year in December actually, and it is going to kick off again this year in February. Yeah, February this month. So it's a process, but I'm hoping that by the middle of the year we would have a definite. We'll be able to tell you that we have online safety courses in the curriculum. And then apart from that, we also, so this web, like I said, the web ranger clubs, their duty is to, spread the message. So they do this on their handles. They have formed handles, they have formed blogs, different stuff to be able to reach out to their peers. Even in their school, when they have, for example, an activity, inter-house sports, for example, they try to, just do something, even if it's a drama, something, just be able to pass on the message to their peers that may not be in the club, So I think that's the progress we've made, and we're very happy with it.
Indeed, it's because you said you can't reach everybody. I mean, but we're starting at that level. I'm sure it's something that is really going to grow. But I remember last year, you guys brought in some Web Ranger ambassadors. I don't know, is there any progress that's been made on their own side? You want to keep us abreast with what's going down with those?
Okay, yeah, they have actually achieved a lot since they became ambassadors. One of the highlights is the app that they developed. It's an online safety app that they developed. I won't say much about it now because they are going to launch it during Safer Internet Day, which is next week, Tuesday. So afterwards, we'll now tell people more about the app. Is basically dissemination of online safety information through write-ups, blogs, and so many contents that they have already pushed out on and it's available on Android, iOS, and Microsoft. It's going to be available on those Play stores. So they have really done so well. Even in their individual handles, they always push out online safety messages, trying to reach as many people that they can using their handles.
Oh, nice. Nice to know. All right, so people, I know will be listening, some of which are parents, some of which are teachers, schools, and might want to be a part of what you're doing, getting in contact with you so as to participate or whatever it is. How do they do that?
So it's basically, you can reach out to us through our social media handles. You can send us an email, disingr@gmail.com. You can reach us through our social media handles. You can even look at the stuff we do and see if it's something you want to be interested in. We also have a website, saferinternet.org.ng. So basically, it's not rocket science, really. Just check our handles, slide into our DMs, and we're available
to reply whatever questions or concerns that they have, right?
Yeah.
So since you said that not all of us are invited, how do you keep up with the activities during the Safer Internet Day?
So that's the thing, we cannot complete the whole Nigeria or the whole Abuja. So we're going to be live on Twitter that day. So through that medium, you can keep up with what we're doing. And like I said, even our social media handles are going to be on fire. Like we're taking every step of the way we're taking you along. So don't worry, you're covered.
So that will be tomorrow, right? The second day?
No, not tomorrow.
Next week, Tuesday.
Oh, next week Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's saying on the second day of the second
day of the second.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's the focus of our discussion today. Joined by the representatives of the Digital and Safer Internet, that is team DC team, to discuss the Safer Internet Day, which is the second day, second week, and second month of this year that will be taking place. Chidima, it seems you want to say something.
Yeah, I also want to emphasize that it's also going to be happening across the states.
Oh,
so
really?
so other schools in the 36 states will also be celebrating the event with us. So we're also going to be posting their own activities and pictures and videos and updating everyone on what's happening in other states.
Interesting. So join if you can't make it there, because not everyone can be accommodated. Banan has told you how you can do that. It will be transmitted live on Twitter or streaming live on Twitter.
Yeah.
So make time, see what's happening there, and if you want to also get in touch with them, if you are a school and you're interested in them coming over to train you, remember she said it's free. You don't have to pay a dime. Just let them know and then see how they can collaborate alongside with you to make arrangements to reach out to your kids, because in this day of internet, you can't help it but to ensure that, look, safety measures are taken, and that's what the DC team tries to do. Okay, so parents, teachers, anyone who is interested, if you want to ask questions, if you're not clear on some areas based on our discussion, well, please call in now with your thoughts, with your questions, or if you want to just simply send us a message, do so now via the WhatsApp portal, which is 080-99930-137. Banana and Chidima are here to answer any concerns you have so that we can do that before we get to the end of the show. All right, 0803 123 0293 and 094600 We also have 08095974869. Safer Internet Day that will be celebrated next week, the second day of next week in the second month of February. Okay, so before the call coming or maybe the messages, let me just maybe take some of maybe your contact again. Let's just reel it out there because someone didn't probably get it. The internet, your handles and all of
okay,
that.
so
social
we're on
media handles.
Facebook as DC, which is DISI Nigeria, and Instagram as DISI_Nigeria.
Okay.
So
hold on.
the DISI.
Okay, let's just take
Okay,
this
the
call
call.
and then
All right.
continue. Hello. Hello. Okay, seems that is a problematic line. Please call us back if you can hear us. Sorry, we couldn't hear you. You were saying, Chidima.
Okay, so our handle for Twitter and Instagram is DISI, which is the Digital Inclusion Safer Internet. So it's DISI_Nigeria. So you can reach us there.
So I just wanted to point out something I saw on the internet yesterday.
Yeah.
So you know the actress Uche Jumbo?
Yes.
She actually posted yesterday and said technology is the future. I know the importance of making sure our children are highly skilled in the digital age, but the harsh reality is unless you are going to supervise your child's online activities, they are not safe. The true danger lurking in the number of children's internet chat rooms, social media, gaming chat rooms. I know most of these apps are, say, 13 years and above. Which kids can lie about to create a profile? Today is such an eye-opener for me. I'm sure she had an experience, that's why she was writing this.
Yeah.
Story for another day. Can we please discuss the right age for our kids to get on the internet, social media, gaming chats unsupervised? So, I just read it out because I always try to emphasize the importance of this safety, especially for young people.
Yes.
We cannot emphasize it. I'll tell you a story. My kid's nanny, she's about 15, she's in JS3, she's in SS1 now. And then she comes to my room one day and says, she was on Facebook, and then this lady, Regina Daniel, she's also an actress, told them a couple of questions about her to answer, and the winner gets blah, blah, blah. A lot of things were like AC, fridge, and all those kind of things. And she was so excited and eager, and said the person that called, so she sent her number to the person, and the person that called said she needs to send 5K to them. Yes, she needs to send 5K to them before they can deliver. And then I looked at her and I was disappointed in myself, first of all, because I'm like, really? This is what I do. You live under the same roof with me and you're doing this, seriously? So first of all, you gave out your personal information first to somebody you don't know online. That is very
dangerous.
Very dangerous. And funny enough, we have actually trained her at school before, but then she was in JS3, so they were exempted from the training. So she was not part of it, so she even had no clue. And when I was trying to educate her, it was almost as if you're trying to make me lose. But I'm even really, if these things are even coming, it's coming to me. Fridge, what are you doing with fridge? It's coming to my house. So so I should be more excited about it. So I'm just trying to say how important this topic is. Parent, when you talk about it, you hardly, parents are I said my 3-year-old son can operate my phone. He doesn't even need my passport outside using my thumbprint.
Even toddlers, the first thing they go for is
your phone
these days.
Yes.
So it will be very, very foolhardy for us as parents, as teachers. Just say no, it's they're too young.
They're not too young.
You don't know what is happening.
And most schools, when we go to most schools, they will tell us, "Oh no, they are too young for this. We don't want to share this knowledge with them yet."
And you don't even know what they do when you're not there, and stuff like that.
A lot of children are introduced to pornography,
everything,
to violence, a whole lot. In fact, you see them wanting to play gun games and stuff
like that.
My
son.
Where are they learning all of that from?
Yes, from the internet.
So honestly, you see what the DC team is doing cannot be overemphasized in terms of its importance. And so as parents, as teachers, we need to begin to take responsibility in ensuring that we teach our children, who are the leaders of tomorrow, by the way, what it means to be safe. There should be limits, there should be boundaries until they reach a certain age where they can make decisions on their own. Because when they get to that age, of course, you can't monitor them.
Yeah.
But you've taught them the
We
basic.
tell children
and
not to say hello to strangers.
Strangers,
Exactly.
but then you
But
don't tell them
you
when
don't
they
tell
go
them that
online.
they are strangers
Online.
online.
Terrible stuff.
So
thank
there are actually applications that you can download, especially if you just give the
To
kids
filter
the phone,
out.
to filter out. There's an application called Family Link that I've said is coming to Africa. It's a Google production. It's coming to Africa very soon. Which, in fact, immediately it comes, we're going to put it out there because that one helps you restrict everything they do. They can't download anything without your consent. Anything they're doing, you have access to it, even if you're not there. So I think it's something that is very great. And once it gets to Nigeria, we would let everybody know.
And I'm sure these are some of the things that will be discussed in this particular
Yeah,
thing,
sure.
right? The
Yeah.
Safer Internet thing. All right, great one, Chidima and Banan. Well done. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I would urge you not to rest on your oars, to continue to do more and more. Thank you once again for coming over and for this great episode of Budeshi. I'm sure we're going to get reports after that particular incident. The event, sorry. Oh, that's it for Budeshi today. We've not gotten so much calls. Like we said, this is a very, very important topic. We expected, that parents and teachers call in. But like Chidima gave out the details, please contact them via social media and they would respond.
Of course, we're active.
You have phone
Parents are
numbers?
having it so
Yes,
bad.
you can also reach us on 090-305-94468.
That was really fun.
Okay, I'll say it again. 090-305-94468. All right.
305 94468.
Yeah.
Okay, we hope you got it there. So what will be your final words before you go?
My final words is just like the theme for the year, together for a better internet. We are all in this together. There's nothing like, I've sent my kid to school, they should learn everything. No. They will learn the one they need to learn in school, but while they are home, they also need your supervision. They need you to help them because we are in a digital era. Everyone is all about internet. There are enormous opportunities on the internet. But if we don't fight the negative influences, we won't be able to discover these opportunities. So we are all in this together to keep it safe for everyone.
Yeah,
I agree with her. Like, the internet has enormous benefits. Like, I can't even begin. Let's not even go there. But I just know that we have to work together as parents, guardians, teachers, like siblings. We have to work together to keep our kids safe. Like, it's just like that book that Onyeo wrote for young people on corruption.
Yes.
Like, we have to think about the young generation now, just so that we have a better country ahead.
I've been talking with Chidima Ude, who is a program officer of DC, and Banan Mfu, communications lead. Thank you once again, and we will be joined by the PPDC once again next week, Friday. So make it a date, as we always have something interesting and revealing to talk about on this platform. Well, stay with us. We'll take this quick break, and then we will come right back. Fortune and I on the Morning Crossfire.